Mohammed Abdesalam Babikar, the special rapporteur for human rights in Eritrea, said there were credible reports that government forces and their allies, as well as the Tigray rebels, had committed grave human rights abuses.
Started my mandate on the 1st of November 2020. I am monitoring the ongoing Tigray conflict in Ethiopia, which erupted on the 4th of November 2020, and its impact on the Eritrean refugees and asylum seekers. There were over 96,000 Eritrean refugees in Tigray before the crisis, living largely in 4 refugee camps, including Hetsats, Meeni, Edi Harush, and Chemelba. I have received information from credible sources that as of November 2020, the situation of these refugees and asylum seekers has become more precarious and worrisome. I also received first-hand accounts of various allegations of grave human rights and humanitarian law violations, including extrajudicial killings, targeted abductions, and forced return of Eritrean refugees and asylum seekers to Eritrea, allegedly by the Eritrean forces. I am particularly concerned about the 2 refugee camps, which hosted over 25,000 Eritrean refugees in Tigray region, particularly Hetsats and Chemelba.
Eritrean refugees have been singled out, targeted and victimized by both sides for their perceived collaboration with the other side in the conflict, he said. The United Nations Refugee Agency says tens of thousands of Eritrean refugees are currently trapped in the camps in Tigray, which neighbors Eritrea, unable to leave because of increasing insecurity. They fled political persecution and compulsory military service long before the current conflict in Tigray began. Humanitarian teams are not able to reach them because of the war, which erupted in November and involves Eritrean troops fighting on the side of the Ethiopian government. As the fighting spreads to other parts of the country, the United Nations says an estimated 80,000 refugees are now at risk. I am extremely alarmed at reports of reprisal attacks and killings, sexual violence, beating of Eritrean refugees and looting of camps and property, said Dr. Babikar. This violence directed at refugees must stop, he said.